Also tonight, more than 150,000 gallons of water pour over the mighty Niagara each and every second.
But as early as 3 years from now, the falls may look more like this, dry and rocky, as it did back in 1969.
Here's why. The state needs to repair 2 old stone bridges. These bridges run from the mainland to Greenland and from Greenland to Goat Island. The 2 were closed in 2004 due to structural concerns.
So is dewatering the falls a real possibility? Tonight, Western New Yorkers got their first look at these potential plans. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Allie Toohey is live in Niagara Falls breaking down the details tonight. Allie?
Jeff and Ashley, the view of Niagara Falls is breathtaking even at night. And we heard that from plenty of people at tonight's public hearing, and they want the state to handle this view with care.
My concerns are, actually, I think it's a long overdue project.
Beverly Seiler visits Niagara Falls several times a month.
I've loved it for decades.
That's why she attended Wednesday's public hearing about a proposal that would temporarily dewater the American side of Niagara Falls while crews replace 2 old stone bridges.
115 years old and they are tired.
State's considering 3 bridge designs. One is similar to the existing bridges.
That is State Park's preferred.
Another has a steel superstructure above it.
That structure is more costly, and we're not real excited about it at State Parks.
And the third is a modern style highway bridge.
Challenge for us with that is ongoing maintenance on that would be quite a bit.
According to reps from the state's Parks Department, building any of the 3 options would require diverting the water from the falls. One plan estimates the falls would be waterless for 5 months. The other would require about a 9-month dry period. And that phase of the project isn't expected for some time. Officials say it could take roughly 3 years to design the bridge and come up with the estimated $30 million for construction.
I would support moving forward, though. I'm just apprehensive on the delays on decision making and things like that. We'd like to see it move.
Plenty spoke out in support of the proposal.
Talking about it and that we're at this phase in the process.
No one outright opposed it, but some, including Beverly Seiler, did have concerns. Mainly,
It's done in a timely manner, and it's done with consideration to visitors who are here now and who are going to be here during the construction period.
the state says it's taking public input seriously as it moves forward. After all, we're talking about Niagara Falls here, and the whole world will be watching. Now, they didn't divert the water from the falls when they built these bridges in 1901. That was a different time, though. State reps say it will be required for safety, health, and environmental reasons. This project will be going before the public again. However, no date has been set. I'm Allie Toohey, live in Niagara Falls. Jeff, we'll send it back to you.
Thank you very much, Allie. And a lot of people want to know how exactly this would happen. Well, we've posted everything you need to know on WKBW.com. Basically, to replace the bridges, the Niagara River must first be dewatered. That would happen by constructing a temporary enclosure from the upstream tip of Goat Island to the mainland. That would ultimately redirect the river's flow to the Horseshoe Falls over a period of a few months. For an extensive look on how the water would be diverted and how much time, money, and resources it would take, head over to WKBW.com right now and check it all out.